All right. First time using chin mount on the main line. Just borrowing a mount. This is not the one I'm ultimately going to go with, is the plan. This one's a little loosey-goosey, so I don't know what the footage is going to look like. All right. Took an impact to my right butt cheek yesterday on Hard Luck Chute, so I guess it's time to try it again. Whew. All right. I was clipped in yesterday. I'm on flats today. No incidents. I've ridden this trail enough times. That's not the issue. All right. Not as dry as I've ever seen this trail. Just so loose and chunky. All right, that went well. Whew. No guarantees on how the footage looks, but all right, this is the section of green trail. Opened for the first time yesterday. This goes over to Vista Glade. Nice long section of friendly wide bridge. Oh, what a beautiful day. I guess they don't want people to accidentally go off the right corner there of that bridge. It's as dry as I've ever seen Bolton. These corners are a little flat. They're not as bermed as I thought they would be. Certainly not like Vista Glade's berms. All right. Here you have the option of turning back onto Vista Glade. Okay, it's like the 2/3, 3/4 point of Vista Glade. So you still get a nice chunk of it. It's not the full experience, but maybe also for people who aren't ready to do the whole thing, it's a good option. Gives you a taste. Also gives you a couple of harder turns, honestly. The way I see it. Nice. Gets you into the corkscrew here. Woo! Nice. Cool. There's Hydra. Woo! So at this point, or further up, you also have the option of taking the green trail across and completely avoiding this part of the work road, which I guess got kind of repetitive last year. Chunky work road. All right, let's see. What am I doing? Yeah, sure, why not? It's nice and dry. Right now it's about as dry as Bolton ever gets. Woo-hoo. This is like freakishly dry for Bolton standards. All right. Usually I try to go a little bit further to the left. I don't hit the waterfall drop. It's not really my thing. Maybe one day, but that's not today. Nice slab there. Okay, now you can get back on the green trail and avoid that section of work road, which is nice. Ebascootcha. A little bit of a funky name. Here's a story behind that name. You can ask guest services when you're here where they got it. Green Trail it's good, but it's still kind of on a hardtail. It's still a little chattery. It's pretty though, and Bolton definitely needed it. Nice green offering, and you don't have to ride all the sections of it. You can use it as a connector to get to the parts you do want to get to, instead of having to ride the work roads, which sometimes just energy suck. Whew. All right. Ebascootcha. There we go. All right. Then, let's see. Okay. Next section. Still kind of losing track of which section drops out where. Whew. Oh, I may have gone one section too far for what I wanted to do. Oh, I might have gone one section too far. Yeah, I think I did. So I wanted to drop out in time to hit, shoot. I wanted to hit Boulder Gap to either Enchanted Forest or Powerlines, but I guess I miss it this time because I don't know if it comes back. Oh well. Yeah, I think I'm locked in on this side now. Hey, chipmunk. That was funny. All right. Shoot. I think I'm locked into the rest of it now. I think past that point, you are just on it for the rest. Still got some temporary plywood up. Darn, that's annoying. This is kind of, on my hardtail, this is kind of the energy suck part of this trail. Once it wears in and smooths out, I think it'll be better. It's definitely not as buffed as Vista Glade has gotten over time, but this is brand new, so. Dang, I wish I hadn't missed that intersection. Really feeling it in my feet, ankles. It's a little chattery. Beautiful trail, but this is just, version 1 beta test. Just needs to get ridden in. A little bit more trail crew love. Took a lot of work to get this trail done. Gravity Logic, Bolton Trail Crew, a lot of sweat and machine work. Beautiful day, God. This July so far is as dry as last July was wet. It was ridiculously wet. It's been pretty much, for Bolton, insanely dry this past month. It's been a fairly cool summer too so far. It's a fair amount of pedaling on this trail, and some of my buddies have already said it's very pedally on a downhill bike. It's a little tedious on a downhill bike, but it's designed as an entry-level trail, and I think it achieves that goal, and it'll just get better over time. Yeah, it's like Bolton's version of Sugar Line at Thunder Mountain. Working on a big old butt bruise from yesterday, so I don't want to use the saddle today anyway. Woo! All right. There are sections of this that are really flat, but there are other sections you can get a good little cruise on. Ugh. There we go. Whew, do not want to wash out on the green trail. I'm not used to Bolton being this dry. It's so weird. This is a little chunky right now. This definitely could use a little bit more work. These temporary plywood sections are different. It's a 3-mile trail. It's a long one. Definitely the longest trail here. I think when they build out Blue Hybrid, it'll probably be like 2+ miles. That trail's gonna be a riot. Sounds like that's for maybe later next year. Hasn't been fully excavated yet. Oh yeah. It's like I think I had about a 14 and a half minute descent on this the other day. I think earlier I probably got that down to about 13 minutes. Definitely still requires a little bit of endurance. Woo! That's it.